Hey, I'm Dustin Keel. I'm hanging out with my friend Nathan Rawls. We're here on the set of The Spiel, and we got a little song to play for you, so don't miss it.
I'm here today, and all I hear is how I'm chasing crazy dreams. They'll sing, 'cause I've got perfect songs and melodies just waiting to come out of me, and you'll sing along like, oh, whoa. Fancy words, clever lines, and tales that take you back in time, and you'll sing along like, oh, whoa, and they'll know. Everyone will know. They should have believed in me.
Should have believed, baby.
And you're watching The Spiel.
Yes, we are.
The Spiel.
We're watching The Spiel.
And if you didn't realize what you had stumbled upon, you better leave now.
And I don't
I'm
have
kidding.
a new co-host. It's Angie Wyatt.
Well, last week we were teasing, we were joking. I'm going
Which
through.
we never do.
We never joke. It's a very serious formatted show. So if you're not into that, if you're not into like debate material,
right,
you probably want to just tune out now. But yeah, so last week everybody's laughing at me, including you. I'm going through this transitionary period of attempting to grow my hair out. I know the growth over the last couple of weeks is just, wow, immeasurable, really. Yes, but you remember you laughed because I had a sort of like a Carol Brady type.
You did. You had the little cough.
Yeah, it's
Cough,
ridiculous.
cough.
It's ridiculous.
What's it called? Cough.
Coiffure.
Cough is right here in the
I could have
chest.
used a
Cough.
coiffure, yes.
But you know what I want to say right off the bat first? Not everybody can wear your short hairdo. Not everyone can pull that off.
You mean my spiky do?
Yes, it's your face and your beautiful eyes.
Aww.
You've always pulled that off. Not everyone can do that, but you're in that funky stage.
I'm in the funky stage. I have that kind hair.
The Carol Brady thing where you need to go back short or get down long.
Yeah, you ever heard of that kind hair?
The
kind that grows around a horse's rear? Just everywhere. Just flipping there, flipping there.
So you're kind of there right now.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
So,
and everybody at home's probably saying, well, your hair looks fine today, Angie.
It looks fine today,
It looks fine today, Angie.
Why does it, Angie?
What? We must share everything with our viewers? We do.
Yes, we share everything.
We share everything. Yeah, it's a wig.
It's a wig.
It's a wig. It's a wig.
And you know what? What? It's your color.
I know.
But if you hadn't said nothing, no one would ever know.
Last night everybody's like, oh, did you get your hair colored? And I'm like, sure.
Whatever you think.
Yeah, they're like, gosh, it looks great.
It's your color. It's still short. It looks like you're growing out.
Yeah.
If you'd have never said anything, no one ever knew, would they, Mama Rita?
Well, it's because I was shifting it all day and scratching it, and
You can't be shifting.
No, you can't.
Because pretty soon the bangs will be over here by the.
No, but this is what it'll look like until my real hair is ready to be.
This.
Well, I don't think it'll ever be this. This is a bit much.
What do you mean?
This is big. It's a lot of hair. I don't think I grow this much.
No, you're just not used to it yet.
Yeah.
Because you've had it so short for so long.
Yeah.
So when your hair grows out, it's going to be just like this because you've got thick, pretty hair.
Do I?
Yes, you do.
Julie's got it all figured out.
As opposed to pretty thick hair.
Pretty thin hair. Pretty thick, pretty thin. Yes. Okay.
But I love it.
Well, thank you. It itches. Anybody who's ever worn one will tell you it itches.
And I'm glad you started wearing it in the fall because in the hot summer with it itching, it would be ugly. It would be ugly.
It would be ugly.
Sweat would be pouring down from the cap area. Dripping makeup onto your
for our gentlemen viewers who could really care less or like, yeah, move on.
Stop it right there. We've got some gentlemen viewers out there that wears the Donald Trump.
The comb over, the
know
flip,
who you
the
are.
flip, the brush, the whoo.
You know who you are.
I would like to give those gentlemen a piece of advice if they're listening, if they're watching. Look, if you start to lose your hair,
let it go.
Women dig bald. I mean, you're sexy. Shave it off.
Let
Embrace
it go. Let it go.
Do not flip. Do not ever flip.
Or my uncle, and I know he watches, but I'm sorry, Uncle Floyd. He takes it from here, from the back, because there's some down.
No.
He takes it over.
I'm sorry,
So
Uncle.
when he goes in the wind, it goes like this.
I'm sorry.
That's not good.
We should probably go to break and discuss whether this airs. What do you?
I love you, Uncle Floyd.
Yes, but listen, embrace it, shave it, own it, get out there. Yeah, it's fine.
And wear it.
And if you don't like being bald, you can buy a wig. That's what it is.
Well, they should go where you bought that one because that's a great one.
Well, thank you.
I'm wearing a wig next week.
You are?
I'm going to wear the Angie White. I'm going to wear
The spiky?
spike. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, you know what? We actually have some talent on the show this week. So isn't that great?
Wow.
Yeah, because they
Just
can help us. Yeah,
talent.
some really, really good talent. So you don't want to go anywhere. Stay right there. We'll be right back.
Coming up on the
Are you
Spiel.
supposed to like have the bottle and pour a little bit and have a drink?
Yeah.
Or the...
To each his own. I thought that I had everything
It's important for me to provide the best care that I can for the patients that come to see us. All right, now breathe normal. I can tell you that I care a lot about the patients that I take care of. We're here to provide, hopefully, preventative care. We do provide reactionary care because that's what people come with the sniffly nose and their high blood pressure and after a heart attack and after their stroke. But try to get on the bandwagon sooner. You know, that pap smear, that mammogram, that colonoscopy, they're all for a reason.
I chose Three Rivers College because it's affordable. It costs less, a lot less.
Less than the same courses at a four-year university.
And the quality is just as good.
Maybe even better.
Because at Three Rivers, classes are small.
And instructors really care about their students.
At Three Rivers, they helped me find financial aid.
I'm getting a great education without a ton of debt.
Three Rivers College.
Success starts here.
Register now.
Financial responsibility has never been an easy lesson to teach kids.
Mom, Ashley's here. We're going to the mall.
Okay, sweetie, be careful. Don't forget your debit card. Okay.
Until now. Introducing the Bank of Heron Teen Debit Account. Your teen gets their own debit card from the Bank of Heron, and you get the peace of mind of 24/7 account monitoring with the Bank of Heron mobile app.
Honey, when did our daughter get a debit card?
Hello, it's 2015.
It's not just a bank, it's a relationship.
I have a partial denture that drives me crazy, so I'd like to get something permanent.
One of the most dramatic advances in implant dentistry is the introduction of what's called computer-guided surgery. Because when we have a guide, the surgery is much quicker and it's more conservative. No sutures, there's no bleeding, quicker recovery, no pain, and happier patient, and happier doctor too.
It's going to mean everything.
The Spiel presents You're On, 100% original new music.
Hey, my name is Dustin Keel. I'm sitting here with Nathan Rawls, and we're just hanging out, singing a little bit on the set of The Spiel. So the song we're gonna do is, it's called I Found You, and it's a song that I wrote with a country artist friend of mine in Nashville. It's about how sometimes you're not even looking for it, and like the perfect person just shows up in your life. So here we go. Sometimes things catch you by surprise and open up your eyes to a world you never knew. And sometimes people come into your life and they fit you just right. It's like I made them just for you. Oh, but you just know it when you feel it. I thought that I had everything. I never knew that you were missing. You took my hand and then I knew, oh, 'cause I thought I had it all, but you came and showed me I could fall. Nothing I could do. And just like that, I wasn't even looking, and I found you. And sometimes, even when it's right, you still put up a fight because it's just so hard to trust. And sometimes Your hardest walls to climb, and it takes a little time to bring those barriers to dust. Oh, I thought that I had everything, and I never knew that you were missing. You took my hand, and then I knew, oh, 'cause I thought I had it all, but you came and showed me I could fall. Nothing I could do, and just like that, I wasn't even looking. In a moment, I realized what I was missing. A whole new future brought to life with you by my side. I thought that I had everything, and I never knew that you were missing. Oh, thought that I had it all, but you came and showed me I could fall. Nothing I could do. Yeah, I thought that I had everything, and I never knew that you were missing. You took my hand, and then I knew, oh, 'cause I thought I had it all, but you came and showed me I could fall. Nothing I could do, and just like that, I wasn't even looking, and just like that, I said I wasn't even looking, and just like that, I wasn't even looking, and I found you. I wasn't even looking, and I found you.
Bam! That was it.
Okay, yeah, that was better. All right.
I chose Three Rivers College because it's so convenient.
I can take day, evening,
or online classes fit my schedule.
And there's not a long commute.
You can take classes in Poplar Bluff.
Sykeston!
You can take classes in Dexter, Malden, and Kennett.
Willow Springs, Piedmont,
and many other locations.
Learn more at trcc.edu.
Three Rivers College.
Success starts here.
Register now.
Good, no infection. Let me go ahead and look at your. Well, I have been here for like 25 years, so I pretty well know quite a bit of people, and I think it makes it a lot easier for people to be able to come in and get the help that they need. And I'm a good listener. I'll sit down and listen to you, and we'll work out the problem together. I'm excited about it being in the area that's going to be out on the main highway there, because I think that'll get a lot of exposure.
And now, 12 things you should know about video marketing. The average user spends 88% more time on a website with video. 78% of people watch at least one video per week. More than 3 out of 5 consumers will spend at least 2 minutes watching a video about a product they plan to purchase. 88% either forward or share a video. In 2017, video traffic will account for 69% of all consumer internet traffic. And within the next 5 years, online video production will account for more than 1/3 of all online advertising spending. More than 500 years of YouTube videos are watched every day. Over 700 YouTube videos are shared on Twitter every minute. Video is compelling because it can appeal to the senses to help build trust, while simultaneously giving you the credibility that you need to help build better relationships, which over time translates into more sales. And that's where we come in. At Growing Media, we're a Southern Illinois-based media group, and it just so happens that we're experts in video production. So, give us a call today. We'd like to help you discover your brand's true potential. Growing Media.
And welcome back to The Spiel. It's a segment called You're On, and today, Are We On? Wow. We have Dustin Keel from West Frankfort, Illinois, and Mr.
Nathan Rawls.
From Marion. Yeah. And guys, that was incredible.
Hey.
Thank you.
Wow. I'm taking them to Nashville like now. I'm convinced this is the act.
Because you know what? It's the most incredible singer with the incredible guitarist.
Yeah.
That is a sweet sounding guitar.
Thank you.
Did you see it? He made this thing bend. I mean, he was like tearing it up.
Dustin's thinking, this is about me.
Yeah,
the song. We're like, man, this guitar.
A little bit upstaged, I gotta be honest.
No.
He's amazing. Yeah.
You answered the call. I mean, he's tearing it up. He's giving you the best background, sound, and together it was as though we had a multitude of people up here because the sounds and such that were coming from the stage were great.
And you can tell y'all played before together a lot because you knew when to he knew when to bang it, and you knew when to come back.
Okay, is that how you do it? Is that
you guys use the same terminology we do.
Yes, so we understand it.
Let's go back to American Idol days. Tell us about that experience.
It's, as you can imagine, it's incredibly nerve-wracking in a way because you all of a sudden you're standing in this room with these mega celebrities, and for a lot of people, like just when you have to sing at church or in front of anybody, you're nervous, and then magnify that by a billion.
Sure.
You walk in a room and they say hi to you, and you have 5 seconds to kind of pull it together and then and just do what you do. So very nerve-wracking, but one thing I would say is it makes you work very hard. When you know that you've got an audition like that coming up, you should put some work in on the front end of that. So that's kind of the way I approached it.
What song did you sing for that moment? I had forgotten.
For my first celebrity audition, I sang a song called At This Moment. It's a Billy Vera song. It was actually a #1 hit the year I was born.
Okay.
Steven Tyler he's such an encouraging spirit.
Yeah.
I remember at the end of that day, it was such a long audition day. It was well over 12 hours. And we're still doing our processing thing, filling out paperwork, and he's walking out of the building with his entourage, and he sees me from like 40 feet away, and he stops and grabs everybody and walks over to me, and then he takes me aside, and we had a little heart-to-heart for 5 or 10 minutes where he's telling me that just really encouraging me, telling me that he felt my emotion in my heart in the audition, and I know that you can win this, and
wow.
So,
wow, that's going to be with you forever.
Yeah.
Steven Tyler.
But unfortunately, we know it's Hollywood, and the best TV trumps real talent in some cases.
As much as you're looking at talent, you're looking at personality.
Oh, yes. And you're looking at ratings grabbing, scenarios where, first of all, you're sleep deprived. They do that on purpose. And you go through anything but normal life in hopes that you act cuckoo.
Right.
I mean, we just act like this,
all the time.
Sleep
We slept a good 8 hours
now
last
this
night.
one.
How long you been playing guitar?
16 years now.
Yeah.
So I started when I was 9,
Wow.
and I absolutely love it. I really do.
It just comes so natural.
She's famous. She's a professional singer. She just stepped down to come do the spiel. She's known, well known. Look her up. Julie, how would you rank him as a guitar player? You've played with some good ones.
I've played with some incredible guitar players
Yeah.
in Nashville doing an album.
Yeah,
And
see, told you. Now she's showing off. Go ahead.
I'm not just saying that because you're here, but you are amazing.
Yes.
You make it sing. I mean, and you feel every strum with every part of your body, and that's good. That's good stuff.
Thank you. Yeah, I love it.
We love making new friends. Visit us online at facebook.com/SpielOn.
At John A. Logan College, we make your future our priority #1. Your education should be all about you. We know that you're balancing work, school, and family, and we know that an education can change everything for you. There's a reason why so many students are choosing John A. Logan College.
Because it's where I won my confidence.
Discover John A. Logan College, where it's all about you.
Hi, I'm Tom Franks, Chairman of Farmers State Bank. Let's face it, all banks have pretty much the same menu board. What sets a bank apart is service, and that's why at Farmers State Bank, our motto is, no one serves you better. So stop by one of our locations in Alto Pass, Marion, Harrisburg, and a second location opening in Marion later this year to better serve your needs. And I promise you one thing, no one will work harder or care more for you.
Since the very beginning, Southside Lumber has been a family business, delivering lumber and materials from a storefront in Heron, Illinois. Some things never change. We're still family owned and still located in the same place. Now, delivering more than just lumber to every corner of Southern Illinois. With nearly 70 years experience building Southern Illinois, come see why people in the know go to Southside.
Find us on social media and follow us for the next 70 years.
More than just lumber, Southside Lumber.
Explore an ever-expanding variety of wholesome, locally grown foods when you shop Illinois.
I'm going to ask you to help me in thanking farmers. We're going to create #HugAFarmer, where I'm inviting everyone to send me your selfie while you're hugging a farmer, thanking them for your food. I like to say, did you eat today? Then thank a farmer.
Very good.
Okay.
Who says farming doesn't pay?
Where Fresh is. For more information, visit IllinoisWhereFreshIs.com.
And welcome back. We are spieling it in our Southside Lumber Kitchen, brought to you by Prairie Farms. And you know what? When you have a piece of meat this big, I just get excited right off the bat.
And a great piece of meat like that is always cooked from professional chefs, Chef Ray and Chef Corey from Isle Casino in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. They're with us today. That is amazing. Can we talk about that real quick?
Okay, so in our casino, we have a restaurant called Faraday's. It's a steakhouse. We opened about 3 years ago, and we've been doing normal steaks, eclectic dishes, and all of a sudden we've been challenged. Hey chef, how come your steak's so small? And I said, first of all, if I had a bigger steak, you wouldn't pay for it.
There you go.
Then they said, NFL coming, let's just do this. It's okay, I'm gonna get the biggest steak I can find. So, well, the first family of our steak menu was the 2-pound. This is called tomahawk. It's actually a bone-in ribeye.
Yeah.
And after that, they said, is there anything else? So we brought in a 2-pound porterhouse.
Nice.
We'll be adding on a 2-pound prime rib to this family.
To keep people coming back, you sort of have to know what you're doing, and it helps to have a great sous chef and help you prepare, and obviously the freshest ingredients, which is probably what you try to deliver on a daily basis.
Every day.
Okay.
We're trying to do more farm-to-table menus.
Yes, perfect.
We're trying to hook up with as much as we can on Missouri side farms.
Okay.
In fact, we do use Prairie Farm.
This is the second best-selling dish we're going to make today.
Yes, so we're making chicken marsala. This is a chicken marsala recipe that I brought from Vegas. And for some reason, as simple as it should be, it's like we sell close to, in a month, 700.
Wow.
Easy. But today, what I want to do is I want to explain to the viewers that you can actually do this wonderful dish at home.
Okay.
So what I did was we purposely went to one of your supermarkets here, and we bought all local ingredients from the supermarket.
Nice.
Nothing here that you need to order special.
Good.
So we start off with, of course, normal chicken breast. This is 2 5-ounce chicken breasts. Simple flour, olive oil, salt, pepper. So Chef Corey is gonna start searing the chicken while I prepare the sauce.
Perfect.
I got a question right off the bat. This is my serving. What's Angie going to try?
Yes, exactly. I know where I'm going.
We're going to show you exactly how to heat that up.
And apparently butter is the big secret.
Yes, butter, and not just any butter, Prairie Farm.
That's it. Another plug.
So what I'm doing right now is with olive oil that we purchased from your local market, I'm heating it up and I'm going to saute a little shallot. So this is a really simple sauce. It's called reduction sauce. So reduction means whatever liquid we put in there, we're going to reduce it down by about 50%.
Okay.
Okay. So we're just going to let the shallot bubble.
Smells good already.
So this is what you call sweating, and it's really at home. Once you see this thing bubbling like this, you're ready to go. Okay. Second, I'm going to put in the cremini mushrooms. Now, if cremini mushrooms are not available in the market, you can use any kind of mushrooms that you desire.
Okay.
I'm going to saute this until it gets a little soft. While we're doing that, I'm going to salt and pepper. So basically, you want to always salt and pepper by layers. Layers meaning that this is the beginning of the sauce. I'm going to salt and pepper because you don't want any bland sauce. But while I'm putting all the liquid in, the salt and pepper is going to go away.
Okay.
So I'm going to resalt it and season it again. Same with your chicken as Chef Corey is doing right now. Okay, one thing about mushrooms you got to remember, this is like a sponge. So I put about a tablespoon, it soaked it up. I will add another tablespoon in there. Now I do recommend using olive oil, it's more healthier for you.
Yes.
Or canola oil.
Okay.
Okay, once we get to about this part where you can see the mushrooms getting a little soft, I'm gonna pour in about a 3/4 cup of Marsala wine.
Marsala wine, and that's available just in any grocery store?
Any grocery store.
Okay.
And Marsala wine is actually a Marsala grape.
Okay.
And the Marsala grape is actually sweet. Now you won't taste it. When you taste it, it's not instantly that sweet. But as you reduce it, it gets down to a really good syrupy. It's almost grape. It has a good grape and rustic taste.
Nice.
Okay. However, this is savory sweet, so it's not candy sweet.
Okay.
So when I put this in, I'm going to add a little bit more salt and pepper.
The layering. And over there with the chicken, it was just a simple, was water or whatever, and just flour it and put it in?
Flour, flour, salt, pepper.
Okay.
And then basically what you want is you want to see a nice caramelization, or it turns a little bit on the brown side.
Okay.
We're gonna cook this almost like medium well, not completely, because I'm gonna put this into the sauce.
Got it.
Okay. So as you can see, this thing is gonna reduce down. It's gonna bubble, you're gonna boil. So like I say, and one more time, reducing is boiling all the way down to almost like dehydration, right?
Okay.
All the way down.
Okay. About how long does that take, Chef?
Okay, so normally it takes about 5 minutes, okay, depending on the heat of your stove. At this rate right now, I'll be back tomorrow morning. And just keep it for me and I'll be right back.
I love it.
But because our kitchen, we use commercial.
Sure,
yeah.
You can whip it up. You know what, let's talk a little bit about your career. You've already alluded to some other places you've been, likely all around the world probably. Talk about your experience.
I was born in Hong Kong.
Okay.
I was fortunate, my parents brought me over to Hawaii.
Nice.
I graduated from University of Manoa, which is their university there. Okay. My first degree was actually graphic arts, so I'm an art student.
Nice.
I got really bored sitting on somebody's cubbyhole little corner there. So obviously Chinese families have restaurants. So I was in reality, I was actually the richest 16-year-old because I already knew how to cook at 16.
Wow.
My uncle said, you know, you're bored of that, go to culinary school. So I went back to culinary school. After I graduated, I worked for all the Waikiki hotels.
Oh.
And you know Hawaii, right?
Yes, oh yes.
It's a beautiful place, but I was explaining that it's a rock. So, you know, if I was fighting with my wife and I'm trying to run away, I drive 3 miles and I see my wife again.
You couldn't get away.
So, and plus two, it's good to explore in culinary is two things, it's art and science.
Sure.
So I really wanted to explore my craft to see how far I could go.
Yeah.
So what I did was I moved over to California. I was lucky that Harrah's Corporation, now Caesars Entertainment, picked me up. So I started off with room chef and I became their executive chef for about 7 years. Nice. We're almost done with this, so he's gonna turn down the temperature so that we don't overcook the chicken.
Okay.
This is almost done. So basically now we're in the second level of reduction. The first time when I poured the wine in, it looked like water, right? It looked like a soup. So as you can take a look at it, it's getting a little thicker.
Thickening, yeah.
Right? And we're gonna go down one more level on this because what the next step is I'm gonna add heavy cream, okay, to give it a real rich taste.
Sure.
Then I'm gonna reduce that down a little bit and I'm gonna finish it off with butter.
Okay.
See, liquor may be quicker, but butter is always better.
I like it.
I like that. So are you learning a lot from Chef Ray, Corey?
I am, yes.
I bet.
Actually, I'm learning from him too.
What are your aspirations? Don't say to take his job because then you'll be done today.
Well, right now I'm actually getting ready to start into the banquets
Okay.
more, and that's really what I've been wanting ever since I got to work with Chef Ray here on the banquets and seen just a whole different side of cooking.
Yeah.
We brought a lot of Vegas, LA look to our banquets, so there's a lot of setup when we do this.
Nice.
Weddings and stuff, we use a lot of ice, we use a lot of lights. our food is not only on chafing dishes, it's actually displayed on presentation, on a lot of glass and everything. So
Nice.
Hopefully, people like it and they keep coming. And it's a good thing to teach because, our aspiration is always to find a successor.
Sure.
Okay, so we're there. So I'm gonna add just about 1/4 cup of cream. And then I'm gonna stir this up. Now, I'm sure that your audience right now going, wow, this takes so long, how you can get out of the restaurant? I need to remind everybody that our stove and everything is literally turbo.
Yes.
I mean, I had hair, but after working in our restaurant, we're done.
But you know what? It's still it's not a whole lot of time if you wanted to prepare it for your family, or consider an hour or so for prep and get it on the stove and out
In
to
fact,
the
not
table.
even that.
Yeah.
I have a question too.
Sure.
Is it just Marsala wine that will thicken up after it kind of goes away, or does all wine do that?
No, all wine does,
Thicken up?
but Marsala wine thicken up a little bit. It looks more like, it ends up more like maple syrup because there's a sugar content in there.
Sure.
A lot of wines has sugar, but not as sweet as Marsala.
Okay.
Of course, then you get into the port and things, but you don't want to make a sauce with port.
Right.
Then you'll be making dessert. So what you want to do is you want to reduce this down as much as, so I'm going to reduce this down again, then I'm going to bring it back up with butter.
Okay.
And then we're going to add the chicken in there, serve, and we're done. Okay. So what we're doing right now is we're going to accompany this with a little angel hair pasta. That's what we serve in the restaurant. However, anybody at home, you can, anything you want.
Okay.
I do this with pork at home. I serve with rice.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Chinese.
Yes.
I need rice.
Dun-dun-dun. That was a punchline. I got
Well,
it. Okay.
my wife is redneck.
Is she really?
Rice is a little rough.
I love it.
I had to teach her how to use a rice cooker. That was another gift. Another dozen roses I had to bring her.
Uh-oh.
The hell are you talking about? This is perfect example.
Yeah.
You see this kind of syrupy thing right here? Okay, so what I'm going to do is this is 3 tablespoons butter. Now remember, that butter part, second thing is turn off your fire.
Okay.
Okay, turn off your fire and whip the butter in. So you notice the thing was syrupy, and what I did now, I liquefied it again. Now it's getting creamy. Turn it back up just a second, just to get a little bubble.
Okay.
You don't want to keep this sauce in the heat too much. There's a thing called breakage. What is the separation between protein and the butter? And it's going to look kind of like curdle, which is not. So right away, since this is kind of moving right now, I'm going to put the chicken in there to incorporate the flavor of the Marsala wine and the mushrooms into the chicken.
Okay.
Give it about 30 seconds.
Because would the chicken be done cooking in that short amount of time there? Or you
So
gotta...
when I said 3/4 of the way, when he moved it out of the pan, there's residual heat that's going.
Okay.
Right? That's the same theory as steak.
Okay.
We cook the steak, if you want it medium, I cook it medium rare plus.
Okay.
And then we take it out, let it rest, and it cooks the rest.
Got it.
A lot of mistake comes and we cook it medium, and then it goes, why is this so hard?
They're residuals,
Because it's already, now it's mid-well, because
Okay.
residual. So you see this, you see how thick it got?
Oh my goodness.
So the flour also from the chicken help with this process. So I'm just gonna let it soak a little bit, and then we're done.
Wow.
And no pun intended, you just won the jackpot, baby.
I did.
You did. You're not eating it all, though.
No. Yeah.
And I love the fact that you began as an artist because look at the colorful palette and such, but you want people to receive this well.
My dad came here in the early 50s and started. My name's John Smith. My brother Terry and I have Smith Dairy Farm. We're producers of milk for Prairie Farms Dairy. We're outside at 4:30 in the morning. Cows need fed 365 days a year, and you learn the mannerisms of each animal. You learn who they are. Prairie Farms, they depend on us to be finished milking at a time when the truck's going to come to get the milk. We're all one big team.
Proudly farmer-owned.
It's part of what we've been raised to do.
Prairie Farms.
We're trying to make banking as easy and painless as we can.
We have a track record of doing business well beyond county borders.
And there have been great opportunities, in Jackson County, Williamson County. People with a foresight to take some risk and do some things. We try to have a direct relationship with all our customers.
How's it going?
Make them feel at home. We're a hometown bank. That's what we're about.
Celebrating 100 years. Find us at DuQuoinStateBank.com.
Southside Lumber's Creative Design Showcase is your headquarters for quality constructed craft-made cabinetry. Craft-made cabinets are available in a wide variety of colors, styles, and finishes. Craft-made cabinets are built to last with durable hardware and all wood construction. You can count on craft-made cabinets to open smoothly. They feature easy touch self-closing drawers standard because you deserve the best. Find cabinets, bath, and flooring at the Creative Design Showcase.
These days, video is everywhere. TVs, computers, even your phone. With so many ways to use video to reach your potential audience, it's become an important part of doing business. If you like the commercials you've seen during the spiel, and if your business could benefit from a creative approach to telling your story, with attention-grabbing visuals and thoughtfully executed scripts, perhaps it's time you give Growing Media a call. We'd love to hear from you.
You know, rarely do we have to just jump right in before the segment starts again.
You usually tell me, hang on, let's cut it when we film.
No, we couldn't wait. No. Fantastic.
It's amazing.
Fantastic. Kyle is in now to talk about, you know, when you're working at a casino, people are on the floor, some are winning, some are not. If they are winning, you want them to take a portion of the money that they have and come buy things like this.
Absolutely. You know, in the casino, people think it's just all about gambling, but we have so much other things to offer. We have, you know, our restaurants. At our casino, we have a steakhouse, a buffet, a bar, and then like a quick service restaurant too. So there's all types of different offers. You know, if you want to eat quick and go back and play slots, right? Or if you want to, you know, sit down and have a huge meal like these steaks or what you just had there, or if you feel like feasting at the buffet and eating, you know, all you can eat crab legs or made-to-order steaks. There's so many different things we have to offer.
So ideally, you want them to stay in the casino about 3 days. I mean, you've got enough food, they can have breakfast, lunch,
They can survive, you know, on the weekends we're open all night long, and so we pull up a cot for you somewhere and let you get a little bit of nap in and keep going.
Awesome. Thanks again.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back.
Thank you guys.
Anybody can loan you money. Not everybody can understand how to make it fit for the bank, fit for you. 12 years ago, I went out on my own to do something different. I needed a loan. I talked to Steve Cook at Farmers. Steve took the time to listen and understand exactly what it was I was trying to accomplish. That personal investment that he had, not in cash, but his time. I think that's kind of their niche.
Give us a chance to show you no one will work harder or care more for you.
I like people. There's actually someone who cares about your health and wants to provide that service for you. Send people to specialties when they need those people. That's woman checks, that's cancer screenings at the appropriate ages. Adults need immunizations just like kids do. I think it's a very compassionate group and caring for an underserved population, people that haven't had a provider and don't know what they're missing.
I chose Three Rivers College.
For college courses that transfer to the university I want.
For career, technical training to get a better job.
I can live on campus. I can live at home. I can take classes around my family's schedule.
I'm getting a great start on my future. I'm getting a great start on my child's future.
Three Rivers College.
Success starts here. Register now.
In front of the Williamson County Airport in Marion, your final destination for style. Chivo.
To find out more about the Spiel or even watch past episodes, visit SPIELon.com.
You know, to get started in the morning, we all need a little something, little something, and you've come up with something.
I still have my coffee, but this is the first thing I do when I get up in the morning.
Okay.
First thing,
every morning.
Yes, first thing before I get up. And you know what? It just energizes you, you know, gives you that rise you need to get going.
Now, what kind of water we have? It's just tap water.
This is just tap water. Now, when I say warm water, a lot of people got confused and they tried to boil it and all this. You don't have to do anything like that. It's just warmer water. You don't want real cold water. And then you just take your lemon, you know, get it a little juicy like this. So you're going to cut it in half.
With the fancy knife.
Well, we're going to use the fancy knife. Yes. Now, here's a little tip. check these tongs out. So you set these
Oh,
over.
stop
And
it.
if you leave your lemon up, then what happens is your seeds will stay in the lemon and you won't have to, you know how you're always digging the seeds out? Just kind of runs
What
down.
are you doing? Look at
You
that.
squeeze with the tongs. So you get your lemon juice in there, okay?
And your seeds stay on top.
Seeds stay on top. Now,
Brilliant.
a kick of cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper. Get your metabolism moving. Just enough.
Oh, really?
okay?
That's
yes,
it?
that's it. Just a little. Just down it.
Down it.
You want me to do it?
Just down it. Do
Just
it.
down it.
See if you get the
I'll do it.
jolt.
You don't have to drink all of it.
You got to go.
I do it all, but I'm in a
Do
hurry
it all,
too,
Julie.
so I don't, you know.
Go.
And you
go,
don't have to do
go.
quite that big of a glass.
Good job. She's going to be
Ooh.
so jolted. Look at her. She's good. She's a professional.
She is cleansed.
She is a professional.
She is cleansed.
What do you think? Whoa, I'm ready. She's ready.
Jump back.
She's ready. Okay, good job.
So there you go. I mean,
You know
that's
what?
just a way to get your day
That
started.
actually tastes good.
It's not bad, is it?
It tastes good. Really? Yes.
It's kind of cool.
That is
Okay.
awesome. Okay.
Great.
Do you have to have the warm water, or could you just do a little shot of that, squeeze it in?
You
and
can
go?
do a shot of that, but you need some water. Okay, think about it. You've not had anything to drink for probably 8 hours. I mean, you know, so
Stacey,
you're dehydrated.
It's
When
really
you,
good.
yeah.
I want to see how you're going to be acting
No.
here in a minute. You feel good, don't you?
And it does. I like, woo, you know,
Okay. Yeah.
out the door on the way. So quick, easy. The tongs are just a little
Good job. That is a
treat
cool
that
thing.
kind
Is
of
this at your website?
No, it's not on my
Okay,
website.
HealthyHippieChef.com.
Not yet, but it might be.
There's
so.
some other things there. So
Okay.
check it out.
Check it out.
You know, I remember as a kid, my parents always made homemade salad dressings.
Yes.
And boy, the difference. But today we're running around like mad. We're not
Yes.
taking time that we should. We just grab the bottle. Yeah, and
You just
sometimes it
do.
is too. It's thick. It's
thick.
It's
thick.
a lot.
And there are some, you know, it's not as healthy, definitely not as healthy. I love it if you can make your own, but we're, like you said, we're all in a hurry.
Sure.
Life is busy. So a great way to lighten up your salad dressings.
Any salad.
Really, I do it with all kinds. Okay. I mean, a French, ranch, anything. Okay. But what you do is you can take half of the dressing out of your bottle,
okay,
or you know, leave about maybe 3/4. How you know you can experiment and kind of find out your family's
But
taste.
save that because you can make another bottle.
That's right. Yeah, you put it in another carafe. Okay. I love seasoned rice vinegar, and the cool thing about seasoned rice vinegar, you can get it in all different flavors. Like this is a roasted garlic. This one is a mango flavor.
Oh no, that's going to change the
Yeah, so they'll all kind of, you kind of have to experiment and make it your own. But what I do is just pour the seasoned rice vinegar back in here. Fill it back as much as you want to. You might kind of have to wean your family, get them used to it.
I mean, the first time we need to know how much. Because I
Right.
don't want to overdo
Well,
it.
I would take out about, leave about 3/4 in your bottle and then add a, full back up, a fourth back up. And then all you do is shake it up.
You don't
And it's
put
just
both at the same time, or is this a different flavor?
You could. That's a different flavor.
And this is the magic to your salads because you're able to get dressing on like every leaf, every piece of vegetable. When I do it at home, it's like clomp, clomp. I know. Then it's you like, got to take this fork and rub it over here.
Yes.
It's terrible.
And it's a much lighter dressing. You've added in some vinegar. You can even use apple cider vinegar. If you have an Italian that's real thick, that's real heavy, try the balsamic in it. Take out half of your Italian and then fill balsamic vinegar in it.
That's a good idea.
So
That's
good.
awesome.
Yeah. So that's just a way to lighten up, make your life a little bit
So
easier.
you are full of it, Healthy Hippie Chef.
I am full of it.
She is full of it, and we like it. So if you haven't, you need to check her out, healthyhippiechef.com.
Watch me on the Spiel, where I'll give you healthy ways that bring you happy days.
Watch the Healthy Hippie Chef on The Spiel.
So we primarily take care of children from birth to up to age 21. We do child care, immunizations, sports physicals, school physicals, take care of sick visits, snotty noses, ear infections, belly aches, you name it. Both Dr. Jones and I have open pediatric practices, so we'll welcome anybody to come on over and give us a try.
Confidence, trust.
It's not just an account, it's a relationship.
It's not just the loan, it's adding value.
When I said we're passionate about the people we serve in our trust department, gosh, I mean it.
Customers always come first.
At the Bank of Heron, it's not just a loan, it's a relationship.
If we're going to be different than our competitors, it has to be that relationship, that friendship, that trust.
It is not just a bank, it's a relationship.
Yeah, I think it's building the relationship.
This is a full-fledged furniture store. We have lots of nice products, Kazoya chairs, and You know, as you can see, it's tastefully done. It's coordinated. There are so many things in here that work nicely with other things. They want the real stuff. They don't want stuff that they're gonna have to replace, you know, a week from now or, you know, a year from now. They want things that will last them for years to come. So I pride myself on quality furniture, quality merchandise, so you don't have to do that.
I think we were both like-minded businesswomen. We landed an opportunity for expansion with Farmers State Bank.
So without Farmers State Bank, we wouldn't be here today on this successful endeavor.
Prepare to win because no one serves you better.
No one.
And Farmers State Bank was willing to invest in both of us.
They're a hometown bank and they want to support hometown businesses.
Discover the links.
The lending partners are willing to go.
Our businesses have both taken off.
With Farmers State Bank, my business is soaring to new heights.
You've been telling me all day. You're like, okay, lesson to be learned in life.
You know what? A lot of people say to me, why do you tell that stuff on yourself? I like to set an example of what not to do most of the time.
Most of the time.
Okay?
What not to do, watch Julie. What
You know,
not to do.
That's right. The big thing today is follow directions. You've got to follow. You follow directions like on the back of a cake box and a recipe, or do you do your own? Or?
If they'll bullet the directions, like 350, 1 egg, a little bit of water.
But if they just mix it like in
if
a
I have
novel,
a paragraph, I'm
have
out.
to-
Like the building instructions for things, I'm like, can you do this? I'll pay you $100, whatever. Can you just erect this for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, here's what I learned this week.
Okay.
Okay. You know, I work at Parkway Estates.
Well, she volunteers. She works there. She enjoys being around the older people.
I love being around the elderly people.
And you're learning a lot from them. These ladies, the young at heart, you don't know what you've done for her. She loves it.
I
It's
love
wonderful.
it. So this week I decided crafts would be stepping stones, the little concrete stepping stones.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So here's what I did. I got their little plastic molds and give them a whole bunch of jewels and said, now the bottom of the plastic mold is going to be your top. So put your jewels face down.
No.
Make a design.
Yeah,
Angie,
yeah.
they took 45 minutes placing the stones.
Oh.
And I knew it was going to be beautiful. So I thought I knew how to mix the concrete.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So first
You
of all,
thought you knew.
I thought I knew. And I went and got a tea pitcher. Not a picture, a pitcher.
Would you put concrete mix into it?
Well, I had to throw it away.
Okay, okay.
But it was plastic. So I thought, instead of reading directions, I knew how to make it.
Oh, yeah.
So I put a couple little packets of concrete and how much water I thought needed to go. Don't do that.
No.
Because once I started pouring in their little molds, all the jewels rose up.
There's the top.
So,
in the middle.
So
They're crying.
Two cried. Because when it
She's not invited
when
back
it
to Parkway
hardened-
Estates.
When it hardened up and you turned them over, their jewels are somewhere in the middle. It's just a piece of concrete. So I'm going to use my mistake to tell everyone, please. It's true.
Let me ask this. Were you taking pictures of the crafts? Because you see the smiles and the jewels, and then they raise up to the...
You know what? I do have pictures, and we'll show them.
And they're sad.
Oh, their heads were
tragic.
hanging. They walked out, and I felt horrible.
You should. Because what if there were like heirlooms in there, and now they're
Grandma's little cameo,
oh, yeah,
little necklace, and they're
not
somewhere now stuck in concrete.
That's not good. Okay, Matt, you need to find a hard word like how not to follow directions or following directions. What would the hard word be?
No, please always follow directions.
Always follow directions, or
You
have
know what?
someone else do
would've
it
took
who
me
will
2
follow
seconds
instructions.
to look at the paper.
Yes.
But I said, no,
No.
I can do this.
You
I
don't
poured
need
it.
it.
Come here,
You
Ethel.
don't need it. You don't need it. Yeah.
Stones up in the air.
Wow. Okay, you got a word? All right, good. Whoa. Hang on. Do you really have that one that you have to download the app to speak? Is it Quandom? Yeah. Quandom.
Quantum Leap. Wasn't that a show?
Where's your audio? That's Quantum, Julie. It's not Quandom.
See, I don't watch. I
Yeah.
don't, see, I don't
Apparently
read
not.
the TV guide either.
Quandom. How come yours doesn't speak?
You know what? Did
That's
I put
ridiculous.
my people in a quandom?
That's a quandary.
That's two.
You should stop. Because
Should
these
I
are
just
not
stop?
like words that are like these that mean
They're
certain.
just plain old wrong words.
What? Yeah. Jason, he wants in.
Say something, Jason.
He doesn't
Would
want
it hurt my
It
feelings?
probably would. It would hurt your quantum.
It would hurt my quantum leap.
Yes, your quantum. Okay. Hey, what is the meaning? It doesn't matter.
This
We
is
don't
an
need
hour
to
show,
pronounce
Matthew.
it. It doesn't work, Matt.
Just say the darn
All
word.
right, forget it.
Quantum.
Listen to the audio
Quantum?
pronunciation.
Quandum.
Quandum. Yes, we know what quandum means.
Quandum, it's a fruit.
It's a fruit. Quandum is a fruit. What did you say, Jason? Okay, apparently in the studio audience, they're busting a gut. What was it?
Jason, what is it?
Tell me.
I said, are you wearing a quandam?
Stop. That's okay. No, this is a children's show. All right. Quandum. That's going to be our word. Quandum, and we don't see a meaning.
There's no meaning.
Former. Are you suggesting that we'll no longer be the Spiel hosts after this segment
We'll
airs?
be quandums?
We'll be former. We'll be quandum hosts. Former hosts.
Matt, why'd you pick that word?
Why'd you pick that? We're not happy with that word.
We're not happy. We're not happy.
Former? Really? You were has-been, you were former. Quandum. No.
Do we got to hire someone to do words?
Yeah, quandum.
If
Here we
you're
go.
looking for a job to find words.
Hard words. We encourage you to email us.
Ready?
You know, hard words. Okay.
Quandum.
I thought that was. Did you see how that fell? There, that was excellent. That was.
That flew out better than any word we've ever done.
And it wasn't. Yes.
Quandum.
Quandum.
Let me do dumb.
No, I'm not that dumb to let you do dumb.
Let me do dumb
No,
now.
it means former, past, has been.
Quoi?
C'est quoi?
Dumb. See, you got it in there.
We'll see you next week.
At John A. Logan College, we know what our mission is all about.
It's about you.
It's about me.
It's all about me.
It's about me and a better future for him.
It's all about me.
Because here, it's all about you. Visit jalc.edu. Registration underway.
You know, there's other providers through Christopher Rural Health that we can have patients see as far as like dental or psychiatric services. And there's even providers that do like pain management or, you know, medications to help get off of pain medicines. I think we work with patients to help them access health care through either a sliding fee or helping them get their medications discounted. I enjoy what I do and I enjoy helping people.
Many people have said that's the best massage I've had anywhere. We have wonderful massage therapists. We still have facials, I mean all kinds of body waxing. She calls it Cinda's Botanicals. She gets shea butter, raw shea butter from Africa. I mean everything comes from Europe. Women in Europe are more into skin care than they are into makeup. No matter what you do in this business, it's all about pleasing people.
To have it all without spending all that you have, you've got to look your best for less. That's why this mama is bargain savvy, so you don't have to be. But most of all, I love sharing DIY tips and tricks that can simplify your life and natural remedies that you can use every day. So each week I'll feature brilliant ideas that you can use, all to help you have it all without spending all that you have. For more tips and tricks, visit mamasaurus.com.
You're watching The Spiel.